Hi everyone, this is Vicky of Muse and Means. Happy March. We are looking at the topic of community for our Wellness Wednesdays. From birth, I was inherently given a very strong sense of curiosity. It has continued into my adult life. It has both helped me and gotten me into trouble, but mostly it has helped. I like to pose questions and I like to ponder them. One of the questions that I like to ask my students and clients who are artists is this: does the world need artists? Why or why not? Usually, a person's answer to that question reflects the word that they focus on in that sentence and how they define those words: world, need, and artists. So, what do you think? Does the world need artists? Why or why not? For me, that question also lifts up a couple of other questions. For instance, what roles do and can artists play in our communities? How are those roles of artists different from other roles in society or in a community? But mostly it lifts up for me the interconnectedness that we have with our communities, with our fellow artists, in our schools, in our homes, in our work life, our communities of faith, what have you. There is a blog on Artwork Archive that has an article titled, "What is the Artist's Role in Society?" One of the things it suggests we as artists do is to create a sense of community. But before we look at our role as a community builder, as artists, I want to look at our needs as a human being for community and how that plays into our sense of well-being and health. We know that belonging is a very important part of our health as it relates to our physical being, our mental being, emotional, and spiritual. It is a basic human need. Brene Brown reminds us that we are hardwired for connection and belonging. From Psychology Today, here are a couple of very interesting and surprising facts about loneliness, or said another way, lack of belonging or lack of connectivity. Number one, loneliness does not depend on how many friends or relationships you have. We've heard that phrase, feeling lonely in a crowded room. Number two, loneliness makes our bodies feel like they are under attack. It creates this domino effect of reactions in the body, which then significantly set us up for a variety of other diseases. Cardiovascular disease is just one of them. Um, and that is because loneliness suppresses our body's immune system. For instance, college freshmen who have felt lonely have reported poor reactions to, say, the flu shot. And then last, loneliness is as dangerous as cigarette smoking. So it's very clear that loneliness can have a very negative reaction or effect, rather, on our health and well-being. So, what can we do as human beings to increase our sense of belonging and connectivity, especially during a pandemic? We've been at this pandemic thing for a year now, and it, in many ways, has changed the way we interact with other people. Jennifer Wickham, who is a licensed counselor in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, offers us three suggestions. So, here's three things we can try. One, we can make an effort. The most crucial ingredient to building a sense of belonging and connectivity to others is putting in the effort. If you choose not to make an effort, it's really hard to engage with other people. So seek out those activities and those groups who you have things in common with. Number two, keep an open mind. Try new activities, meet new people, consider new ways of thinking or doing things. And number three, practice acceptance, recognizing that others do things in a different way, um, and are just different from us doesn't necessarily mean that will change us. It just means that we focus on our similarities and respect those similarities and differences as well. I would add to Jennifer's list these three things: tending to our own relationship with ourselves, learning how to enjoy our own company, and doing those things that just bring us inherent joy. Our relationship with ourselves affects all the other relationships in our life. So it's smart to start there. Second, believe that you are worthy of love and connection because you are. And third, start to consider your larger life purpose. Um, Note your heart's deepest desires. Those are the things that give your life a sense of purpose and a sense of meaning and make this time here on earth matter. So until we meet next time, keep looking for those ways that you can boost and increase and raise your sense of connectivity to the community around you, because it does matter. Peace and love.